Hi, hello everyone. This is Shivagami from SNS College of Technology. As I'm an assistant professor in the Department of Information Technology, here we are going to learn about the topic as risk reporting in software project management system. Let's see the topic. The first one is introduction. Risk reporting equal to process of documenting and communicating project risk. Okay, it means the risk reporting means the process of documenting and communicating project risk. Okay, risk reporting means what are all the risk we have to faced in our project. Okay, what are all the risk we have to faced in our project. We going to create a report for that risk. Okay, it helps the stakeholder understanding the potential threats. Okay, it is used to it is used to understand the potential threats of the stakeholders. Okay, and then the essential for project monitoring and control. It is used to to monitoring our project and controls our project. Okay, the objectives of risk reporting. The objectives of risk reporting means identify, track and communicate the risk. Okay, first we going to identify the risk in our project. Okay, and then the tracking. Okay, where this risk is happened. Okay, we going to track the where this risk is happened and communicate the risk. Okay, and then provide the visibility into the project uncertainties. The next one is enable proactive decision makings. Okay, and then it enables the proactive decision making. If suppose we going to identify any risk in our project, we should take some decision. We should take some decisions making for that clearing risk. Okay, and then ensure the accountability and ownership, and it ensures the accountability and ownership. The next one is key elements of the risk reporting. What are all the key elements for the risk reporting is risk ID and description. The first one is risk ID and description. The next one is portability and impact. The risk ID and description means what is the risk. Okay, we are going to find out the what is risk. Okay, why it happened. Okay, these are all the things is the risk descriptions. The next one is portability and impact. Portability and impact, likelihood and effective on project. Okay, the next one is risk owner. What is the responsibility? If suppose we going to find on a risk in our project, what we going to do for the rectifying risk. Okay, this is called as the who is responsible. Who is responsible for this? And then the mitigation strategy. The next one is mitigation strategy. It preventive measures. It prevents use the measures. Consequence plans. Backup actions as risk occurs. The next one is status update. Status update means the current status or project. We going to update. Okay, we going to find or update the current stages, the current status of our project. And then the types of risk reports. Okay, what are all the types of risk reports in our projects? Okay, the type of risk reports is the first one is risk register. The first one is risk register. The next one is risk matrix. The third one is status report, and then fourth one is executive summarize. Okay, the risk register means comprehensive list of risk. Okay, the risk register means comprehensive list of the risk. The next one is risk matrix, visual representation. Risk matrix means the visualize that risk. Okay, the next one is the status report. Then And then the next one is executive summarize. Okay. Risk reporting frequencies. Risk reporting frequency means regular reporting, event-driven reporting, milestone reviews. Okay, regular reporting means we should take monitoring our project weekly, monthly, or a phase based. Okay, weekly, monthly, or a phase based. If suppose any risk are occurred, okay, we going to monitor risk reporting okay, weekly, monthly, or a phase based. The next one is event driven reporting. When new risk emerged, when new risk emerged. Okay, the next one is milestone reviews means at major project checkpoints, at major projects checkpoints. Risk reporting process. What are all the process we going to do for our risk reporting? Okay, the first one is collecting data on risk. Okay, we're going to collect the data. We're going to collect the data. What are all the risk? What are risk occurred in our project? Okay, and then the next one is analyze the portability and impact. What impact that risk will happen in our project. Okay, we're going to analyze that one. The next one is update the risk register. Okay. These are all the risks or occurred in our project. Okay, we're going to register, we're going to update the risk register, and then communicate to stakeholders. Okay, next we're going to communicate these are all the risks are affected by our project. Okay, this thing we want to communicate with our stakeholder, and then track actions and monitoring the process. The next one is we should take action for that risk. Okay, we should take action for that risk and monitoring the progress. Benefits of risk reporting. Why we going to use, why we going to do this risk reporting? Okay, so we have some benefits on this, no? So we should know what are all the benefits of the risk reporting. Let's see. Improve the project predictability. Improve the project predictability. How our project are going. Okay, if the cost is within our estimation, if the timeline is with the time is within our timeline estimations. Okay, these are all the things we should predictable. We should know. We're going to know. And then the next one is enhances the transparency and the trust. It enhances the transparency and trust for our stakeholders, and then supports the timely corrective actions, and it supports the it supports to us to correct our risk, yes, timely corrections. Okay, currently take corrections for that problems. Okay, and then reduces the challenges of the project failures, and it is used to reduce the challenge of project failure. Okay. The conclusion of this topic is risk reporting is critical component of the project governance. Okay, it helps the manage uncertainties efficiently, building the confidence and among the stakeholders, contribute to the project success.